What's up guys, Wilson here and welcome to our next video and our latest project that we just completed, and that's this Mclaren 765LT over here. And by no coincidence, I have this parked right next to my 675LT Spider. So what do you guys think? Does it match? Now, for those of you who have followed me and our channel for the past year or so, you probably saw our early video when this car first hit the States and we were able to do a quick review on it. And at that time, I was actually considering adding this car to my collection over here. But upon further thought, I figured that Mclaren will probably come out with a Spider version of this car, so I held off on that during that time. And as I expected, yes, they are coming out with a Spider version, and hopefully we will get to see that pretty soon. Now, I do have a separate car that I have coming in, and I'm really excited about that one, but I'm not going to reveal it until when it gets a little bit closer to delivery date. So please do not forget to subscribe and follow in the meantime, and I'll keep you up to date whenever I get the chance. So now back to this car and this project. The color on this 765LT is Ludis Blue, and it's fitted with tons of carbon fiber, and as you can see, this blue color is absolutely beautiful. Now what we did to this is protected the entire car with ClearGuard Alpha paint protection film. This is the clearest paint protection film along with the best gloss factor, and the self-heating technology in this film, is actually best in class as well. Now, I dare say that for this 765LT, this is the most comprehensively protected car of this model in the world. Now, what I mean by most comprehensive is also stating the fact that this is probably the most seamlessly protected as well. Everything we do here is fully custom installed, so we don't use any pre-cut kits that can result in a lot of seams. So now, beyond the paint protection film, we also protected the front windshield with Maxxion windshield protection film. Out of all the windshield protection film that we have tried over the past year or so, this is absolutely the most durable and most optically clear as well. So we can't wait to get our hands on the newest version, hopefully coming out in the near future. So now my team and I are in the process of prepping this car ready to be delivered to the customer. But in the meantime, let's take a look at the process and what we did to this car. All right, this 765LT is prepped and ready to be delivered back to the owner. And I wanted to show you what this color looks like out in the sun, and Ludis Blue absolutely pops. And with the addition of ClearGuard Alpha, you can see that the gloss and clarity of the film do not disturb this paint at all. So it's absolutely incredible. Now, what I want to do for the rest of this video is actually go through some details of the installations that we did on here. And if you are a 765LT owner that has paint protection film, or if you are taking delivery soon, this will give you an idea of what to expect with a custom installation that is well done versus maybe I'll point out some areas where pre-cut kits will have a lot of seams or what the dealerships might be doing. So let's start with the front end of this car. Well, for this car, the entire car where there is blue paint, it is fully protected. Where there are carbon fiber bits such as these vents, the louvers, the eye socket area, the bottom aero parts, those are all fully protected, as seamless as it can get, with all edges wrapped and truly making it look OEM. So now as we move our way back to the side of the car, here's some of the more tricky parts on this car and where some of the differences really matter. Now, let's look at this mirror. Mclaren mirrors are one of the most difficult in the paint protection film industry. And if you are a Mclaren owner that have paint protection film on the mirrors, you probably have it in either 2 upwards of 4 pieces, where sometimes the installer would install a piece on the top and have a second piece on the bottom, or it can be top, front, and sides, 3 pieces. So at the very minimum, it will be 2. Now, we do these mirrors as a 1-piece installation that covers from the side up to the front and all the way to the inside, so that this is truly seamless and does not disturb the aesthetics of this car. Now, as we make our way to the side, this door is a little bit tricky as well. We covered the entire door, the top part, the bottom part, and also this carbon fiber part on the bottom. Now, let's come a little bit closer just to see the details of this installation. Most often when you have this door done, you will have a seam that comes on the inner part over here. And it's very obvious, especially when it gets dirty. You see a line that comes right across, so it doesn't look very good. Now you see the way we do it. This is a 1-piece installation over here that goes all the way into that area down there. And there are no cutouts and no joining seams. This is as seamless as it can get, and I can't stress that enough. So let's actually take a look at this from another angle. If you look into this area right here on the door, both the inside and outside over here are fully protected. The film starts from the outside and rolls all the way to the inside as a 1-piece installation, so that it minimizes all the seams that you would normally get with a pre-cut installation. Now, including the top part, this bottom part is protected, and also all these panels that are in between are also fully protected. This bottom carbon fiber part right over here has 2 layers of protection, one on the overall piece and one extra one down here, so that all the rocks and debris that will be bouncing up and down as the front wheels are kicking those up, this is well protected. While we're here, actually, let's take a look at this door sill area as well. We also protected this carbon fiber sill with satin guard because the original finish on that is matte. So now when the owner or occupants are coming in and out of the car, it's protected from all the shoe scuffs that can happen. Now let's make our way back here to the back side of this car. There's a lot of details and complexity to how this backside is done. Several of the details being that this part right over here, inside here, is double layered just like the bottom of the door. This is a direct opening to the rear tires, so that having that dual layer will give it added protection from debris hitting it at really high speed. This part right over here is a little bit more fun in a sense. We protected this carbon fiber piece right over here, and as you can see, there are about 80 diamond cutouts in this carbon fiber piece over here, and we hand trimmed every single one of them so that it is as closely fitted as possible. Also, this carbon fiber rear diffuser over here is protected all the way inside over here and all the way on the bottom, including these fins, so that it is both as seamless as it can get, also maximizing the protection for this car. Now, last part I want to highlight is this part in the front. Let's get back up here, and that is the windshield protection film that we did on here. Again, this is Maxxion by Prestige Film Technologies, and this is the clearest windshield protection film that there is, and the durability of it is also top notch, also being the thickest windshield protection film that there is in this industry. So at the high speeds that this car can go, you really want this protected because this windshield is not cheap to replace. But neither is anything else on this car for that matter. So that's it. That's a quick look at what we did on this car, and I am really pleased at the turnout of this, just like every car that comes out here, and I know the owner will be satisfied as well. So he will definitely be driving this car a lot, and perhaps you see this outside on the road. So guys, thank you for watching another one of our videos, and we have a lot more content coming up. But please do not forget to subscribe and follow, and until our next video, I'll see you later.